Hello there. This is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Pick your path, fellas. Pick your path. You know what? Some recent videos I've been talking a lot about power. I had a video and also a hangout with the Reverend Dr. O'Shea Duke Jackson. About the whole victim mentality. Now, just to be clear, this particular video isn't just for black men, but it's for men all over the planet. I got men from Australia, Albania, Northern Ireland, Nigeria, South Africa, Russia, Japan. I got men all over the world listening to me and stuff, right? This message is for all of you, race, creed, whatever, shit. Truth be even sexual orientation. If you identify as a male, you need to listen. Hell, even some transgenders who becoming men, y'all can listen to this. This for all men, right? I ain't discriminating. Look, you gotta pick your path. Are you gonna be a victim or are you gonna be a victor? Right? That's all to it. And here's the thing about it. All of it starts from one choice about what you want to do with your life. I want y'all to think about that. One choice, one moment. You got to make that choice. Now, if you going along and life ain't working for you, and in fact, you know what? I hope one person listens to this. This is like one of those ones I might have to give him a free coaching session, make sure he hear this shit. Right? Maybe. Yeah, Rom's a capitalist. Anyway, right? I don't give a fuck what's happening in your life. I don't care what's going on. At some point, you gotta make a choice. Everything comes down to the choice. Everything comes down to a choice. Once you make that choice, then everything open up. And that single moment, everything can blossom. I borrowed Calypso from the Reverend Dr. O'Shea. So, Calypso, organ. Seriously. From that one moment, from that tiny seed, everything opens up. When you decide you ain't gonna be a victim anymore, you ain't gonna live a mediocre life, you ain't gonna deal with any bullshit. When you decide you gonna be victorious, everything changes in that moment. Now, he ain't gonna be like some pop, all of a sudden you're a millionaire and all of a sudden you getting all the women. But once you make the choice, every step that you take from that moment, every single step takes you to another level. It takes you. And you might not notice it, you ain't gonna notice it in that second. You really ain't. Once you make that choice, but the next moves, is like you might make some moves towards it. You might say, you know what, I wanna do better with women. All of a sudden, you read my stuff. You say, you know what? That moment you decide you want to do better, you go to the gym. All of a sudden, you start reading some fashion magazines. All of a sudden, you start hitting some people up. You start hitting some coaches up. You're checking out some stuff, You hit up my man, Afi Kingdom, or, Mr. Lucario, Alan Roger Curry. You know what? You decide you want some style and stuff. You hit up Kevin Samuels and everything, You start deciding, you know what, I want to start making some more money. You check out my business channel, some other people. You hit up, Glendon Cameron's like, yeah, I'm going to get some business in there. You just change up. You start changing up everything you want to do. That's the first thing. You start listening. Then you start implementing. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all will start implementing. Once you make that choice, you say, I'm going to be a victor. Shit. All of a sudden, you ain't even gonna notice it at first, but then you're gonna be 6 months and you're gonna be, all of a sudden the women gonna start changing up on you. All of a sudden those women who couldn't return that text or take forever to return the text, well, it'll be slow, right? At first the women wouldn't give you the number at all. It'll start off, you'll start getting numbers, but they slow to returning. But then every day you improve. All of a sudden, that response goes from a day to a few hours to a few minutes to a second to the point, it gets to the point that response, you ain't even a response anymore. They texting you. And then as you get better, your response becomes longer. That's how it works. But yeah, it's you. That's just with the women. You getting better women, better responses from them. But that's one way, right? Because I know y'all still watch me for some game and everything. But that's just one way. All of a sudden, you start doing better on the job. You might be fucking up on the job. Like, they just have you there. They just haven't found a good reason. Or at least a reason that can stick in a court of law that they can fire you. You know? They can't just get rid of you and shit. They got to find something on you, right? And you just hanging on. But then all of a sudden, you decide, you know what? I want to start making money. You start doing better on your job. You still paying attention. You start improving. And then all of a sudden, it's like, well, you know what? I want a better job. But then you could or even a better position. You go in that job just because you decide you want to do better. You start doing better. They see it. Then they'll start giving you stuff. It ain't even the case that you go to them, say, I want a better position or I want more money. They're going to offer it to you. They're going to say, hey, look, we got this thing coming up. We want you to do it. And it might even get better than that, because all of a sudden when you change your mindset about money, all of a sudden you start seeing an opportunity to make money. I'm going to tell you what, it's not a joke with me. It's not a joke. You know, once I decided, because at first I was just saying, you know, I'd be good with 6 figures or something, right? You know, I don't have that many tastes. But all of a sudden I said, you know, I want a bit more. I want a bit more. Once I decided that, I was like, damn, I can't even keep up with all the ideas I got to get to 1 million. I really can't. I'm like, shit, I might have to do a book just to give some shit away, because I can't even do them all. Just write them down for people. Say, man, this how you do this how you do that. You know, help other people make some money. And I might even get into that, though. Once I really perfect it, and really once I get to a point where I can show, okay, Rom rolling in the dough like that. Because right now I'm doing better than the average Joe, but I still got a ways to go before I can look at somebody else and say that you can do it this way, right? And that's cool. But I made that choice, so everything is opening up. That can be the same thing with you. As soon as you make that choice, I don't care what it is, you know. You might just want to make a choice just to deal with your own family better. Things to do it. And that's the key for everybody. I know I said this for the men, but, you know, there's some women, because I know I still get some women checking the channel out. That's something for the women, too. That's everybody. Once you make that choice, everything opens up. Everything opens up, right? So, you know what? Y'all got to decide. You going to be that victor or that victim? And I want y'all to think about that. I want y'all to really think about that. Because I'm going to be honest, I still see too much negativity from some dudes. Like with the women, all of that. And I was actually, even, you know, and there's a lot of stuff out there, but it depends on how you want to handle it. And how you going to frame it. You know, do you frame it as a bad thing, or as, you know, something going on, you frame it as a way to step your shit up? Because that's powerful in itself. If you decide, you know what, I'm just going to step my game up. You know, this how I'm going to do it. I ain't going to let this shit get me down. Fuck that. Right? Fuck that. I'm still going to make a choice. Because even if something bad happened to you, right? Even if something bad happened to you, you can make a choice how you going to deal with it. Right? You know, you could say, you know, that woman can break up from you. And you could like go say, man, I'm going to be depressed for a while. Or you could say, damn, I can finally get with that other woman. I can finally get with that woman. Or I finally got a path to get to that woman that's been checking me out for like 3 years. It's all in a choice, you know. You get fired from a job, you can say, you know what, I got time to look for something that I actually want to do. So it's all in the choice, all in that moment. All right. So I want y'all to heed what I said, fellas. You know, heed what I said. Anyway, I'm going to get back with y'all. Y'all have a great day. Peace and blessings.